Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. Welcome to the Thelitterlounge, where I was supposed to be doing entertainment and daily people, but unfortunately I suffer from depression. I have not been I've been diagnosed over the years, but I haven't been re-diagnosed over the last couple of years. I was supposed to go, but as typical, I didn't go to my appointment because I was having a good week and I felt, hey, I don't need it. I was just having a bad week. And yeah. So I was supposed to start this channel about a few months ago. Uh, Things were slow to start. I had two really crappy laptops. I'm not working. So then I got a new laptop. Um, able to do better recording and better picture, got a microphone and, new webcam. And then just trying to figure out how to do stuff. I'm literally a log on, log off kind of girl. So I got all excited and hyped and, started getting a few little followers. I think I have 200 followers. I was excited for that. I really was. And I know people have millions. I'm nowhere close to anybody and I'm not flying off the charts anytime soon. And, I got really excited, started to do things, but then I started learning to edit. Then I started getting bored with it. And that's one of my other problems. I get really excited to do something and I'm all hype, hype, hype. And then when I kind of just learn the basics of it and how things go, I'm I'm over it. I'm bored. And, yeah, I was gonna do Gypsy Rose, a whole bunch of other stories. Hannah, the one who drugged her baby, and there's so much going on right now, and I just haven't had any. I've literally been lying in my room on my bed. I should start streaming every day of what I do, which is nothing. And I never used to be like this, ever. And I don't sit and cry. I'm not a crier the odd time. Usually when I'm PMSing, and then I pretty know it much oh, it's PMS, right? I gained a lot of weight. I used to be really skinny. Now I have triple chins. I'm all fat. My clothes don't fit. You know, it's because I just sit in my room and I watch YouTube all day and eat. And that was what made me think to do a YouTube channel. I'm well, girl, you sit at home all day doing absolutely nothing. Do a YouTube channel. You got some opinions. I got a pretty sparkly personality at times. But then there's times I just I don't know, it's just really sad. I don't know what happened to me. And I don't want to take medication because I'm scared of taking something when all medication says may cause suicidal tendencies and I don't want to kill myself. I'm just sad. And I don't know, it's hard to explain. I just don't, I'm not excited. I get excited for something for a minute. And then when I'm broke and I don't have money and I can't do anything, I'd rather just sit in my room and watch TV and stuff my face. And that's pretty much my day. I haven't worked in months, but I've also had a lot of health issues too lately, with the weight gain. I'm 49 going on 50, so I'm premenopausal. Sorry, any men who are listening. I know you're probably yeah. But unfortunately, that's what part of being a woman is. And it's mostly the weight gain. I gained a lot of weight. I used to be 120 pounds. I'm 200 pounds now. So that's a lot. As you can see, I have exercise equipment. I don't use it. It's because I got motivated. That's another thing. I got motivated. I'm going to work out and do this. Da, da, da. Yeah, I had an exercise bike, workout bench. I sold them because they were just to make room in my second room to make a studio. I wasn't using them. They were just, as usual, holding clothes. Literally, my cat would use it more than me. She would lie on the workout bench. So. And it's hard too because I live in I'm from Toronto. And everybody knows what the crazy prices of food and rent. And if it wasn't for my brother, I'm not even joking, I'd be homeless right now. Like my brother has taken on so much and I feel so guilty. But trust me, when he came and moved in with me, like I was helping him out, so he kind of like owes me, And plus, like I've never moved back home. Like I lived on my own since I was 16. Like full on, my mom came to my apartment for my sweet 16. Like not even joking. Like we have a very dysfunctional family. Like I didn't see my brother for like almost 15 years, and then COVID came, and all of a sudden he was messaging me on Facebook and didn't have nowhere to go, and his roommate passed away, and I let him come stay with me. Like I didn't never spoke to him for 15 years. Well, I spoke to him periodically, like here or there, like once, like every 6 years or something. And that was, and the only reason he was like, my brother's kind of like a user. So I kind of really thought like he would come and go, but he stayed because, well, one, nobody can afford rent on their own. Like rent prices out here are insane. A one bedroom is almost $2,000, like $2,000 for a one bedroom. Like, and half of them don't even have washer or dryer. They're in crappy neighborhoods. Like it's ridiculous. But anyways, I left Toronto. I live in Hamilton, and I'm out here by myself because I can't afford to move back home. I wish I could. I can't even, I'm barely making it out here. Like barely making it out here. And plus I don't want to leave my apartment. Like my apartment, I pay really good rent for where I live. I have 2 floors, my own AC, washer, dryer. I still pay 1,500 plus, hydro and gas. But when you have somebody helping, it's not as bad. But also too, I haven't been working in months. I've worked customer service all my life and in restaurants, but I've always worked in like pubs and my last stint I worked for, it was corporate. It was pretty good, but they had me in this like it was kind of like a fast food, which I never really did before. And since COVID, like people have changed. Like honestly, people have changed. Like there never used to be Karens. Yeah, you had a person that complained, "Oh, there's a hair in my food," or simple things. Like my last job, I literally had people like screaming at me, telling me, "How stupid are you?" And one lady threw food at me. Another lady was like, "I'm gonna get you fired." Like it was like her. Like I was like, "Oh my god!" Like you're missing a bun from your plate. Like chill out. So it's yeah, people have changed, especially since COVID. Like he was just so mean. And this place like that I worked at, it was just constantly every day. I never worked in a restaurant with so many food complaints. It was constant. My bun's missing. It was Swiss chalet, so you usually get like chicken fries, bun, and sauce. It was always like stupid stuff like, "I didn't get a fork and knife. What are you gonna do for it?" "No, I didn't get butter. It's my bun. Like your 25-cent bun's missing, so you want me to replace your whole $25 meal?" It was just ridiculous. Like, and it was constant. "Oh, the bird I got. Why is my half quarter chicken so small? It's so small compared to the others." Like I control chicken. Like, you know what I mean? Like I control what size your bird's gonna be. Like, lady, everything's shrinkflation. Like I can't help if they're not shoving. They can't get the birds out fast enough because we're overconsumption. Like I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, I used to like literally like it was the first time in a job where I would cry on my shifts because people were just that mean and just vindictive. And it was men, women. And, I had some really good customers too. Or like, "Oh, that person was an asshole, but I just walked out one day, quit, and I haven't been back to work since. And that was almost a year ago. That was a year ago. It was exactly a year ago, December. I walked out. But I've had some health issues with my weight and stuff. And I'm on medications. I've always been on some kind of medication. So I think it's like right now I'm having issues with my ankles. Like they're swelling up, and like I used to have the skinniest ankles. Like I always used to joke like how I don't walk and my ankles break. Now I have like cankles. Like it's just night and day my body. And I don't know, it's part depression, laziness, gaining weight. I should be walking. Like, that's why I say I'll get all excited about something. Oh, I'm going to walk for a week. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then it just does not happen. And, I'll get into it for a day or two and I'll feel great. And then I crash and it's 2 weeks of me doing nothing, not looking for a job, not even on my phone. I don't even apply. Like, it's the easiest thing. And, then I do get job interviews and I'm all hyped about it. And then the interview day comes and I find a way to talk myself out of the job. Like, oh, do you really want to go back and work in a restaurant again? Do you really want to deal with customer service and people yelling at you and you're too old and, restaurant's a young person's game because, like, I'd work 9-10 hour shifts. You're on your feet all that time. And, like, I'm usually a manager. So most of my job is, like, I don't really get to sit. Like, I'm a active manager. Like, if I'm going to be at work, like, I'm going to be busy. If I need to help prep, if I need to jump online, help cook, if I need to help the waitresses, staff, bartend, you name it, go clean the bathroom. Like, I'm active. That's why, like, people, whenever I quit somewhere, they're always like, no, don't leave. Because I pick up the slack. Like, I'll work. It's not that I don't want to work. I've always worked. I've overworked. And I don't know. I just don't know what's going on with me. No, I haven't been in a good relationship ever. I've always had unhealthy relationship with men. No offense, men out there. I can pick the worst of the worst. Like, I have like a shit magnet. I'm not even joking. Like, I just pick the worst of the worst. Like, the biggest cheaters or, like, or they just don't treat me good. They're just not good people. Like, the last guy I was just dating, like, we used to date back in the day. We met up again through some online dating, which was really weird. So, like, we had already dated before prior, like, years ago, like 10 years ago. And he went off, had kids, got married, and the whole nine, but I guess got divorced. Wife kicked him out. Blah, blah, blah. Then we met up. I let him come to Hamilton, come up here and stay because Toronto, again, once again, was expensive. I was like, I'll come up here. And I thought, too, it would help out. And yeah, that was a nightmare. Like, I was trying to get him out of my house. Like, he ended up pulling because I had like 2 floors, so I have 2 bedrooms. So he ended up going in the second bedroom and literally would sleep on the floor. Like, didn't and be like, oh, I pay rent, so I'm a roommate, so you have to evict me. And I was like, bitch, I ain't got money to go pay for lawyers and court fees, and it was a nightmare just trying to get rid of him. So I just made his life hell by turning off internet and just doing petty stuff, like really petty crap. And yeah, so that was that. But yeah, so I haven't really done much of anything that I said I was going to do. So I kind of feel bad. Not like anybody's really watching my channel to be expecting anything from me, but if I was popular or I did gain some traction somehow, yeah, it'd be pretty crappy at this right now. And I would like to really get into it and try and do something else because I really don't want to go back into customer service, the restaurant world. I like my solitude. I like being alone. I wish I had a partner so I could do stuff with. Like, I don't want to be alone like a hermit, but I really don't want to go back into customer service. I'm 50 years old. I really don't want to be working till 2 in the morning and running around and working in bars and dealing with drunk people. And I've done it. I've done it for like 30 years, steadily work. Like, besides COVID, I think COVID was kind of, because I was off a lot. Because I was the last manager coming in. So I kept getting laid off every time, like, if we would just be like takeout and stuff, and we'd only have say we allowed 10 people out in the restaurant. So we only needed like 1 waitress. She was like waitress, bartender, everything, right? And then we only needed 1 manager, like 2 cooks. It wasn't crazy busy. It wasn't full on restaurant. It was just mainly takeout. And so I'd always get laid off and then have to come back when we reopen again. And that went on for a few years, but I was off for like a good year. So that spoiled me, right? And then I got like the government money. So like to work and get paid still. I was kind of like, So that kind of spoiled me, and it was kind of like early retirement. And I'm like, I really don't want to go back to work. Like, I really don't. And I did, and I hated it. And then I just went into like hell. Like, fast food, honestly, I give props to people in that. Because I've always worked pubs and stuff, and this was like a Swiss chalet. It was half as restaurant, but I was mainly in the back doing takeout side because we always had an issue with takeout, and like we'd have like 50 orders up. I'm not even joking. Like you would get Skip, Uber, plus we had our own line. Then the chip machine would just go every time it would come out, and then you got Skip. Like sometimes I'd have to turn Skip, Uber, DoorDash off, like just for our own takeout. And yeah, it was crazy. And like we used to like all stand in a row and like make sure pack, and make sure to cross everything off. And even still, when it was like so simple to do, and it was like everybody had their spot, somebody always screwed up, and it was just like. And then I would always we're in our busy time, and then I have people, I want to talk to the manager, so I'd always get pulled off of my station, and just because somebody forgot something stupid. Like I had a lady call one time. We sold, it was Christmas time, so they do like a Lindt chocolate special. And she really called. So we get like these big boxes, and you got 5 in the box. And so I remember someone saying to me, I only got 4 in the box. I only got 4. So I figured the big Lindt box they sent was defective. Only 4 were in the little single boxes. You got one with every festive meal. So whoever ordered a festive meal got the box of chocolates. And this lady called me to really tell me that she thinks one of my staff went through a big box and took out one chocolate. And I'm like, lady, I guess you don't know my staff that well. Like, if they're going to steal something, they're going to steal the whole thing. They don't just steal one and done. Like, who has time to open up every single box? Like, they were the little 5-pack of chocolates. Like, who really has time to open up every box, take out one chocolate, seal the box back up? Like, it was just like, oh, like that was just the stupidity I had to deal with. I was like, they're gonna steal chocolate. They're gonna take the whole box of 5 chocolates. Like, we have boxes and boxes of it. Like, nobody's gonna notice a little box missing. Like, I used to take tons of them home. So yeah, it's just the things people would complain about. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. So if anybody would like to tune in or like chat with me, nobody's really talks to me. I don't think anybody really watches my videos, but it would be nice if somebody could watch my videos and maybe chime in and maybe some help, some uplifting things, or anybody knows of anything to maybe get me out of my rut. I don't know if it's premenopausal, depression. It feels like depression because like right now I feel I could cry, but I'm on TV, so I don't want to. But I feel like I could get off right now and have a good tearjerker cry, but it's still not, I don't know. So I've been trying to do this video for 2 weeks. Like, that's how bad it is. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore, but maybe I just need to start talking to people. So if anybody wants to chat, please like, subscribe, comment, put your 2 cents in. I can take harsh reality. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for listening. This is just I'm just checking in. Let you all know I'm still alive. I need my 1 or 2 subscribers that like me. My 1 or 2 subscribers. La, 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 la. I swear it'll get better. I swear this will get better. Anyways, I just need to snap out of my funk. I did have a doctor's appointment and I didn't go. I talked because I was feeling good that week, so I kind of talked myself out of it. So I think I'm going to rebook it. Maybe just go up and talk to somebody and see what's going on. Maybe I need testosterone or something. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of scared of taking pills. I just really don't want to take something that's going to make me feel worse. Like, I hate when you see, sorry, I hate when you see all the side effects on something. Like, I already have enough wrong with me. I don't need any more side effects. Like, anyways, love you all. Thanks for listening. And I'm Rachel again, and this is the Thelitterlounge. My cat's over here. She's lying down. She's all snuggle. My little snuggle puss. My little fur baby. Love her. It's Mama. She rules the house. Trust me. She's in my seat. She kicked me out. I'm sitting on like a little brown chair. I'm sitting on a little brown chair. She's sitting on my little cushion chair over here. Anyways, love you all. Stay safe. Be good. Be kind.